In today's video, we will take an in-depth look at the major developments likely to occur in the upcoming episodes, the historical background, and the critical relationships between the characters. So why does the powerful Byzantine emperor want to marry his daughter to Orhan Bey? Under what condition will Fatma Hatun agree to remarry Flavius? Will the Mongol threat disappear completely from these lands after the death of Timurtash? How will the Karesi Beylik collapse, and what will be the fate of Demirhan Bey and Dursun Bey? What kind of great damage will Şahinşah Bey's betrayal cause Orhan Bey? To learn the answers to all these questions, don't forget to watch our video until the very end. Also, be sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all the latest developments about Kurulus Orhan. The general course of the series and audience reactions. Although the story of Kurulus Orhan continues with a strong narrative, a noticeable decline in ratings has been observed recently. Some viewers criticize how Orhan Bey's character is being used in the script, while the emotionally charged scenes between Fatma Hatun and Flavius have managed to keep viewers glued to their screens. While Flavius struggles with Fatma Hatun's distant attitude toward him, he is also making a great effort to learn the truth about his real father. This search will lead to irreversible changes in Flavius's life. The captivity of Timurtash and new plans. Thanks to a cleverly designed strategic plan, Orhan Bey manages to capture Timurtash in the Kayu tribe. This move is a major blow not only to the Mongols but also to all the Beyliks that harbor hostility toward Orhan Bey. However, the danger is not completely over. Demirhan Bey plans to use his brother Dursun Bey to rescue Timurtash from captivity. This plan will also put the love between Dursun Bey and Halime Hatun to a severe test. Demirhan Bey's betrayal and fratricide. In the upcoming episodes, Demirhan Bey's true face will be revealed in all its ugliness. Preparing to take control of the Karesi Beylik, Demirhan Bey will not hesitate to kill his own brother Dursun Bey for the sake of power. According to historical sources, Dursun Bey was one of Orhan Bey's most loyal allies. His death will deeply shake Orhan Bey and ignite the spark of a great war against Demirhan Bey. The love triangle Fatma Hatun, Yiğit Bey and Flavius. On the other side, the marriage between Yiğit Bey and Fatma Hatun comes back onto the agenda. Fatma Hatun's previous rejection of this marriage had been a great disappointment for Yiğit Bey and Şahinşah Bey. However, with Fatma Hatun changing her mind, Şahinşah Bey once again appears before Orhan Bey, and a wedding date is set. In contrast, Flavius is ready to abandon both his position and his faith for the sake of his love for Fatma Hatun. Upon learning that his real father is not the Byzantine commander Moğollarla but a Muslim Turk, Flavius's life changes completely and he accepts Islam. The conquest of Bursa and Byzantium's strategy. With the conquest of Bursa, Orhan Bey's reputation and power increase significantly. In the border regions, the Byzantine emperor sees no other leader as strong, brave, and politically intelligent as Orhan Bey. For this reason, Byzantium seeks to secure its borders and draw Orhan Bey to its side by marrying the emperor's daughter to him. Within the next 2 or 3 episodes, we are expected to witness the wedding of Asporsha Hatun and Orhan Bey. The rise of Alaeddin Ali Bey. After the conquest of Bursa, the role of Alaeddin Ali Bey continues to grow in the series. Orhan Bey appoints his brother Alaeddin Ali Bey as his deputy and begins to place great importance on his opinions in matters of state. At the same time, the birth of Gonca Hatun is approaching. This development will mark the beginning of a new era for the Ottoman family, both politically and domestically. Orhan Bey's new greatest enemy. In the near future, the greatest threat Orhan Bey will face is Demirhan Bey. While many Turkic tribes unite under Orhan Bey's banner, the leading figures of the Karesi Beylik refuse to accept this growing power. Driven by jealousy and ambition, Demirhan Bey encourages Şahinşah Bey to commit betrayal. However, Orhan Bey will thwart all of these traps one by one. The end of the Karesi Beylik and European conquests. According to historical records, the Karesi Beylik will be completely annexed into Ottoman territory in the year 1345. This union will grant the Ottoman state great economic and military strength. Thanks to the Karesi navy, the Ottomans will open the gates to Europe, laying the foundations for the Rumelia conquests. Prince Süleyman Pasha will lead these campaigns and raise the Ottoman banner across the Balkans. Characters leaving and joining the series. After the marriage to Asporsha Hatun, Nilüfer Hatun is expected to completely leave the series. Although Orhan Bey historically had multiple wives, these marriages will not be portrayed simultaneously in the show. Following Nilüfer Hatun's departure, the inclusion of the character Theodora Kantakuzeni in the series is highly likely. The fate of Timurtash and the collapse of the Mongols. Although Timurtash's death will not be shown in the upcoming episode, his end is now very close. With Orhan Bey eliminating Timurtash, Mongol power will weaken significantly, and their influence in Anatolia will begin to disappear. With the conquests of Iznik and Izmit, Orhan Bey prepares to raise the Ottoman banner over Byzantine fortresses. Closing, dear viewers, you can share all your questions and opinions about Kurulus Warriors with us in the comments section. See you in the next video. May God keep you safe.